Domestic violence deaths are increasing in Colorado.
That's even as other types of violent crime decrease. In 2024, homicides in Colorado dropped to a 5-year low of 266, but domestic violence deaths rose to 72. Today, state lawmakers debated a bill that would change how police respond to domestic violence calls. Your political reporter Sean Boyd joins us live in studio.
So, Sean, what changes? What are they talking about?
The questions that officers ask victims. A bill introduced by 2 domestic violence survivors would require a so-called lethality assessment. It's a seemingly small change that supporters say could make a big difference, the difference between life and death.
I learned how to disappear inside myself while standing in the same room, being beaten while my son cried in his crib in another room.
Looking back, Majority Leader Monica Duran can see the warning signs, the red flags telling her her life was in danger. But like so many domestic violence survivors, she was paralyzed in the moment.
It conditions you to measure time, not in days and not in years, but in whether you will make it through the night. That is what domestic violence does. It shrinks your world down to survival.
It is a world Representative Ryan Gonzalez knows well. His mother, he says, was abused for 13 years.
It's very difficult to relive it, let alone think about it, because of all of the pain, all that hurt, disappointment, all that anger.
Emotions Gonzalez and Duran are channeling into helping other domestic violence survivors. They introduced a bill that would require every law enforcement officer who responds to a domestic violence call to conduct a lethality assessment, to ask victims 11 specific questions regarding threats, weapons, strangulation, and stalking, behaviors that years of research show are predictors of lethal violence.
Part of the challenge for law enforcement is they're responding sometimes in very rapid-moving situations, and they have a difficult time assessing what's the risk going forward.
Boulder County District Attorney Michael Doherty says the assessment is already standard practice in Boulder. Morgan McGarvey says it saved her life.
This was the first time I realized how physically dangerous the marriage had become. Without officers showing me on paper what my risk score was, I would not be here today. I was referred to Safe House Progressive Alliance for Nonviolence.
The bill also requires officers to immediately connect anyone who scores high risk to a local victims advocate.
I survived, but survival should not depend on luck. It should depend on systems that recognize danger before it becomes a tragedy.
The lethality assessment, again, comes from years of research out of Johns Hopkins University on the strongest predictors of violence. It's been adopted by many law enforcement agencies nationwide, as well as some agencies in 44 of Colorado's counties. The bill requires mandatory training for all law enforcement in Colorado, and it makes participation by victims voluntary. They would not have to answer the questions if they didn't want to. It did pass the House Judiciary Committee unanimously, 11-0,
yeah,
which is rare, and there was no opposition to this.
Seems great. I mean, really, really useful and helpful, and to be able to connect them immediately with services.
It's key. It's key.
So
to
important.
local victims advocate. Yeah.
All right, Sean, thank you.